Hey everyone, it's Jackie Jones with Team Taking the World Wickless, and I just wanted to make a video today actually about events and why they're important to book them and what they can do for your business. So I do actually quite a few events. I try to do mostly in the fall and winter, but I do a few spring and summer shows. I do the home and garden show. I've done a few of those, as well as very small vendor shows like a holiday boutique or holiday bazaar, things like that. Some events that you can find by Google searching, Google search events. You can Google search vendor events. You can Craigslist. That's been a huge one for me, actually. Craigslist, I just searched and found, vendor is actually what I usually search under and find different events that way. So what do you expect when you go into an event? You go into an event with usually some product. You can do it without product. You can do it just with your starter kit items, and you can let them know you're beginning with Scentsy and you're just looking to book home parties. You can get any of the scents. You can put all your little testers out and say, any of the scents that you like, you can get when you book a home party. Or you can collect orders. Actually, back before we were allowed to do the self-stock at the, the farmer's market, At the farmer's market, we could only just set up and collect orders. So that's essentially what we did. Even directors would set up at a farmer's market and say, we can't sell here, but I can take your order and deliver it to you. So there's really no shame in doing that. So you can really go from a $35, $25 booth fee, $50 booth fee, all the way up. I've paid as much, I don't know if I want to tell you, but I've paid as much as like $800, $1,000 for an event. But the $1,000 event I actually split with another director. So the $1,000 event I only paid $500 for, and we split the booth fee. That's another option for you. Splitting the booth fee as well as splitting how much product you bring. So you catalog all the product that you're bringing, and she does the same, and then at the end you just split it up evenly. Or you say, okay, I have $500 in product and you have $500 in product, and so we both leave. We sell $500, so we both leave with $250. It kind of works out. So one of the main things you want to know going into an event is it's not about how much you sell at the event. That is not important at all. It's actually about how many parties you can book and how many people you can find that might be interested in joining your team. So you want to have the drawing slips from Scentsy, or you can print your own even, really. But drawing slips from Scentsy are really cheap. They actually even come in that essentials kit in the Scentsy family store, and they're really inexpensive, and they come with a bunch of them. And you can make sure that you collect people's contact info. You can even carry that, by the way, side note, carry that in your purse with you. And collect people's information when you're out and about. Just say, hey, I'm doing a monthly drawing, and because you're wearing your Scentsy gear or whatever. Hey, I'm doing a monthly drawing. If you're interested, just put your information down, and I'll let you know if you win. It's a good way to get people's follow-up information. So the one thing that you want to say when you're at an event is, this is a home-based party plan business. Are you interested in hosting a party to earn free product, or starting your own business? Because the main idea is you want to get all the leads for hosting and joining. Selling is just a bonus. Really, I plan, if I break even on the amount of product that I sell to the amount that I've spent on the booth fee, I'm happy, as long as I have parties on the books and possibly some new consultants to call and set up interviews with. So those are the kind of, the main goals of doing an event and how that would help your business. Well, let's see, you can't actually even move up in the rankings until you have a certain number of people with you, working the business with you. So you want to keep in mind like what people tell you. Oh, I'd love to get this stuff, but I really can't afford it all right now. Maybe I'll just get 2 bars now, and I'll call you in a week or 2 weeks, payday, whatever, to get the other things. So then in your mind, you're saying, okay, well, this person obviously loves the product because she's getting some stuff now. She already has the product. She's getting a couple bars. The other thing is that she wants more, and she's on a budget. So we can talk to her about hosting a party, getting the stuff free. If she decides, hey, I had a $500, $600 party, it was awesome, then you're going to offer that party to her and say, hey, you know, if you sign up, you can get these sales from this party as well as all the free product you were already getting anyway as a hostess. And you can potentially have a new consultant on your team that way. She hits shooting star, you get $25 product credit, which is awesome, plus a little cute little charm for your bracelet. And you have a new team member helping you reach new goals and helping you to move up, and you're helping her. It's a win-win situation. To find these fairs and festivals, I kind of talked about it, but you can Google fairs and festivals with your city, obviously, or, you know, surrounding areas that you would like to maybe branch out to, you'd be willing to travel to. You can contact the Chamber of Commerce, which is a really good contact. You can also ask other direct sales friends. If you have friends that sell other items for other direct sales companies, ask them what they're doing. Well, obviously, you know, if they're only piddling with it, they're not going to maybe be booking events, but maybe you even go to a fair and festival and you're talking to these people and say, hey, you know, I really like the way that you do business, and obviously, you know, you're doing well with this business. What other events do you have coming up? I really like to network with other direct sales companies that way. So some things that you want to remember to take with you to these booths. You want to take with you, as a general rule of thumb, 3 times the booth cost in the amount of product. So if your booth fee is $100, then you want to take about $300. And, you know, you want to make sure that you can book a show without product as well. And if you do that, then you're going to be handing out your samples. You can melt down a bar and make little wax samples. A lot of people use the candy molds. I'm one of them. I like to use little candy molds to hand out at events. If I'm mailing out samples, I don't make cute little candy molds because they end up smashed in the mail anyway. But for the events, people like that they're cute and they're stars or hearts or whatever, flowers or something. And it's, you know, a pretty decent sized sample. So, you know, hand out samples and business cards with you at that event. So we talked about being able to share the booth fee with another consultant, either on your team or on your director's team. You know, the like-minded individuals pairing together really works out well. But also, you can invite your team members that you have people signed up with you to work the event. And actually, I just did this for the Home and Garden Show, and I'm going to actually upload the video that I took of my display from the Home and Garden Show. And really, like, I invited the girls to work shifts. They were 3-hour shifts. They didn't get any of the sales from the items that we sold, but they got experience, they got exposure, they got to hand out their business cards, they got to collect information. Any of the leads that they got for hosting or joining, they got to take with them. And I also make everybody fill out an order form, because that is in the PMP that everybody should get an order form with their order. So I make sure, you know, everybody fills out an order form, and then I give the back copy to the person who's buying the product. Then I give the second 2 copies to the consultant who filled out the order form, so the person who basically dealt with that customer, and then I keep the top copy for tax purposes and whatnot. But that's a good way. I mean, you're getting new contacts. You're getting outside of your bubble. You're getting outside of your circle of people that you already know. So invite team members and to help you, and they get to keep the leads. And, you know, if they book parties, that's going to help your team volume, and that's going to help you move up. So it really is, you know, pretty awesome. Plus, if you have a booth and you have one person there and somebody else comes up, you need to have somebody else there to talk to that other person, because otherwise you're only ever able to talk to one person at a time. That person might lose interest and walk away because you weren't able to be there and talk to them. For the farmer's market, I do that by myself. There's no reason to have somebody else. I do actually offer to, I invite my new consultants to come and get experience at the farmer's market because it's a good experience for them. It's pretty slow and consistent, but not enough to need help necessarily for covering the shifts. So hopefully this video was helpful for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and I'm happy to help. And hopefully, you know, you can book some events. I think it's called fairsandfestivals.net. That's a really helpful website that you can go to and find out about what's coming up and what kind of events. And you never know what could be really successful for all 3 of the Scentsy brands, Scentsy family brands. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one.